Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Focus Vandalia. We are back on the air after a brief hiatus, and we're happy to be here. Today, we are coming to you from the Vandalia Recreation Center. Now, this is a facility that's been closed since March as we've dealt with this COVID-19 coronavirus crisis. So we're about to find out, after new guidelines were released by the state of Ohio, the Recreation Center is once again open for business. This has been a tough year for kids throughout the region as many aspects of their life have changed, from school to sports to recreation. There's no aspect of life not touched by COVID-19. You can now add to that list the Vandalia Parks and Recreation's Camp Rec, a popular summer-long day camp canceled for 2020 due to the coronavirus.
It was just hard to be able to facilitate a summer camp with those restrictions. It was more of like a daycare feel instead of a camp feel where the kids had to be separated into groups. They can only be with those same kids all day long, only one counselor all day long. They wanted kids to be outside, and our facility just isn't big enough for, if we do get rained out, for all the kids to be in here. Camp wouldn't have the same camp feel. It would be more of like kids sitting around and doing arts and crafts, science projects. Just not really like the whole camp feel behind it.
Recreation Supervisor Aaron Messenger says it's heartbreaking to cancel programming that so many kids look forward to. He says even with the camp off the table for this year, he's hopeful they'll be able to offer some alternative summertime programs.
We still want to provide great kid programming for our city. So right now we're planning programming that will be able to fit the COVID restrictions that are out there still. And we just want to provide our kids, because our kids, they really don't have a whole lot to do during the summer with all the restrictions and things being closed. So we want to be able to be a place for kids to come have fun still and be able to still have an enjoyable summer. So those programs can range from like cooking classes still, outdoor fun athletic games, pool days, etc. We're just still in the process of getting all those ideas together.
The biggest challenge facing the Parks and Recreation staff is keeping up with mandated rules and guidelines that continue to change every few days.
And it's just such a fluid situation with the restrictions. So it's a day-by-day thing. So one day we could be able to run this certain program with this many certain kids. Then the next day a new restriction can be put out where, yeah, now you have to half the number of kids you're allowed to have. So it's a fluid situation, but we're doing our best to be able to abide by whatever restrictions are out there and be able to still provide a safe environment when our kids do come out.
Messenger says they'll continue to get direction from the state as they put together fun programming for Vandalia youth. And even though the rules continue to change, he says one thing will not change. That's Vandalia's commitment to safety.
Safety will always be the priority. And I know people want to be outside and want to be able to have fun, and people are itching to be able to come out here. But we also don't want to compromise the health of people as well. So we want someone's well-being to be number one, and then the fun and play will be always secondary. With
the decision to close Castle Hill swimming pool, a lot of people are interested in what's going to happen to the pool here at the Recreation Center. Well, as you can see right now, this pool is empty, but that's going to change. The decision has already been made to open the pool up sometime this summer. They're shooting for sometime between the 8th of June and the 15th of June to get this open, at least in a first phase, with lap swimming and some of the fitness classes being held here. Phase 2, which will include the recreational swimming, will come later on in the summer. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.